Duke meets Duchess. Boy meets girl. Chapter 6 from my new book, Modern Fables. Modern Fables has 51 short stories about aspects of character, and this section deals with loyalty. We understand being loyal. It means being faithful to those that you care about. Tess, isn't that Eddie coming up the street? Where? Tess looked up from her notebook, where she had been doodling Eduardo Gomez. He's walking that big German shepherd by our house. Again. Tess, is this your notebook or Eddie's? Mine, Mom. But Eddie's name is written across the front, unless you've changed yours to Eduardo. Oh, Mom, I just like the way his name looks. And you like the way he looks, too. Well, yes. I've often seen him walking his German shepherd past our house lately, dear. I don't remember his doing that a lot before. He likes to take her to the park. In fact, I see him coming up the hill with Duchess right now. Duchess? That's his dog's name. It's funny, Mom. Our German shepherd was named Duke. If he were still alive, they would be Duke and Duchess. I miss Duke, dear. So do I, Mom. When will we get another? Not quite ready, but I do want another dog, either a German shepherd or a golden retriever. Mrs. Williams went back to doing some dusting, thinking about her little girl, who was not so little anymore, and who clearly had a crush on Eddie Gomez, who seemed like a good kid. Outside, Tess yelled, "Hey, Eddie, what's up?" "Walking Duchess to the park. Want to come?" "Yes, I do. I wish our Duke hadn't died last year. Maybe our two dogs would have been friends." Duke and Duchess. Right. I felt very safe with Duke around, said Tess, and so did the rest of the family. He never bit anybody, but he looked like he might if they gave us trouble. My Duchess hasn't bit any people either, but she has beaten up a few other dogs. She wants to be the boss dog. Some guy let his pit bull terrier loose, and it came after Duchess. They went for each other's necks, and then Duchess had a better idea. She reached down and grabbed the other dog's front leg in her mouth, picked it up, and wouldn't let go. The pit bull was stuck and couldn't do anything to her. What happened then? The other owner came and very carefully got his dog back on the leash. I haven't seen them since. Served them right, Tess said. And as they walked, Eddie continued to praise his dog. She's smart, too. She sleeps in my room most nights, and last week I was just getting to sleep when she banged her water dish with her paw to tell me she wanted more water. I didn't want to get up, so I just lay there in bed. She used her mouth, picked up her dish, placed it on my pillow, and then licked it to show me that it was empty. Wow, Eddie, that was smart. What did you do? I got up and filled her dish with water. She had earned it. Not to be outdone, Tess said, our Duke was smart, too. He would stand close to the front door and bark if he wanted to go on the porch. He would stand about a yard back from the front door and bark if he wanted to go for a long walk. If you tried to put him on the porch when he wanted to walk, he wouldn't go, knowing that once he was on the porch, we could hardly hear him, so he couldn't easily tell us he wanted to walk. Smart dogs, Eddie agreed. Good protection, too. Nobody who comes into the door will get past Duchess if she doesn't know them. Even though my dad's a cop, my mother doesn't want guns in the house when he's not home. So a tough dog, or at least a tough-looking dog, is really good. Eddie, we feel safer with a dog too, so we'll get another. Duke was a sweetheart and we miss him. We're almost ready to get a puppy. 3 months later, the Williams family bought another German Shepherd, a puppy. They named him King, outranking a Duke or a Duchess. Eddie laughed when he saw the name applied to that small ball of fur, but he was careful not to laugh about it in front of Tess. Duke and Duchess is the sixth of 51 short stories in my new book, Modern Fables, character lessons and life skills for success.